All right, man, here we go. On this marvelous Monday, we're going to be in the middleweight class today with a slick boxer. Another showcase, man, for y'all boys and girls of boxing. We got Sergio Martinez. I believe I said his nickname right. If I didn't, don't crucify me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know in the comment section. But I know I was close. 57 wins, 32 knockouts, 3 losses, 2 draws, man. 5'10", 160 pounds, 72-inch reach. Pretty long reach, man. Southpaw stance, and he's out of Argentina. Watching or hearing about the come up of this guy fighting in Argentina for a while, not really having a name, getting a title shot, winning the title, and then becoming a household name and having a lot of fans behind him and back him. It's just inspiring to me, man. He was playing soccer. He was a cyclist. Started taking boxing serious at 19, 20 years old. Which is a lot later than what a lot of guys that he faced started. But he was able to get up in them ranks and compete with them boys, man. And like I said, overall, just a good boxer. Picks his shots well. Great combos. Pretty decent footwork. I wouldn't say the best. I wouldn't say the best power either. But again, the onslaught that he has, very good countering ability. It just makes for a guy that you just don't want to get in deep waters with. He didn't have the best. I wouldn't say he had the best stamina, the best tank, especially against those elite fighters. I was watching the Paul Williams fights, Paul Williams 1 and 2 versus Sergio Martinez in the first fight. Didn't really seem too different from the second fight. It just seems as he kind of knew what he was going in there to do in the second fight. The first fight, y'all know he bounced around the entire fight, had to pick his shots. He was facing a guy that was 6'1", but he picked the shots really well. That left hook was landing all night. The left straight to the body. The jab, he popped the jab a lot throughout that fight. He got in and out the pocket, very slick like. I mean, it just looked beautiful to me. It was a very close fight, but that second fight, he didn't leave it up to nobody but himself to go in there and get that knockout in the second round. And what's so crazy about that Paul Williams 2 fight against Sergio Martinez, man, is that that was my real introduction to boxing, and I never knew that this was the guy that gave me that introduction. He was the first guy that made me look at boxing like, oh, this shit is real. This shit is serious. Niggas really are getting knocked out cold. I'm talking about just randomly watching the fight on TV one night, man. Didn't even know, I'm just watching it. And I just see him get slept, man. Paul Williams. Can't even remember what round it was at that time or nothing. I just remember Paul Williams, this tall, lanky guy, and me being African American, I'm going for the black dude. So I'm like, man, yeah, he, fuck him up. And next thing I know, he sleep on the floor, man. It's like, oh, this shit is real. You just don't never know. You know what I'm saying? So, watching this guy and a few of his fights with like Kelly Pavlik when he was younger with Antonio Margarito, um, man, I mean, what more else could I say about him other than I'm ready to get up in this ring and see if I can replicate what he did in real life, man. Looking at his breakdown, he's a boxer puncher, 89 rating, and I believe he's an 86 in welterweight. So, but we're gonna go with the middleweight. I feel like this was when he was at his best, but he was really good in both weight classes. So, that's up for discussion. Looking at his health, 88 overall health, 89 regeneration, 87 recovery, 90 head health, 94 body health. So we don't have much to worry about there. Even though we don't want to get hit much, especially with a guy like Sergio Martinez, he's going to bounce around. He's going to use his footwork and his speed to get in and out the pocket. He's not trying to get touched much, but he is the shorter guy, so it just kind of happens like that. Um, Looking at his stamina, 95 overall. With his stamina, 93 regeneration, 92 recovery, 95 conditioning, 93 endurance. Nothing to worry about there, really. Liking the stats so far, by the way. This is going to be my first time deep diving into Sergio Martinez's build. I might have played with him maybe once or twice, but I've never really gotten the feel of him. So this is going to be like my first time. You know what I'm saying? But speed wise, 91 agility, 89 movement speed, which I love to see, 92 punch speed, which is like, wow. Okay. 91 accuracy. So they definitely did his speed and his stamina and his health right. Looking at his strength, 87 left hand, 85 in the right, 89 jab, 88 hook, 84 uppercut, 88 straight and power punching, and a 94 counter punching. He was just a great counter puncher, bro. He picked his shots really well with him too. That left hook was just nasty. Even watching his older fights, that left straight to the body was real sneaky. You know, those little small in the pocket punches that you don't really see when you watching the fight, when you have to go back and slow it down. Those are the little punches that add up to like those big finishes and wearing down the opponent up your opponent. So I'm gonna try to do that today as well. Looking at his defense, he's got an 88 guarding, 87 swelling resistance, 89 cut and chin resistance, which is really good, and then a 90 body resistance. So again, if we do go against a guy who's gonna be putting that pressure on us, like Paul Williams did, Sergio Martinez in those two fights, or tried to do in that second fight, we got the resistance and the health to deal with that if we got to brawl. You know what I'm saying? Martinez, from the fights that I watched, he wasn't a big brawler. He did like to pick his shots, didn't throw a lot of punches, but he could come in there like Manny Pacquiao and hit you with 2, 3, 4, 5 shots and then exit the pocket real quick, or hit you with 2, 3 shots, sit in the pocket, look at your reaction, and hit you with 2, 3 more. It just depends on what his game plan was. Defensively, his guarding is an 88. Swelling resistance is an 87. Cut resistance is an 89. Chin resistance is an 89. Body resistance is a 90. His heart is a 88. Block health is a 86. 87 block regeneration. So overall, he's a great build to go in here and try to win in ranked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see why I should have any problem with being able to play with him and kind of play with him a little bit smoothly. You know what I'm saying? So looking at his traits, he's got distance keeper 1, increases the damage of thrown jabs by 10%. And I'm going to keep saying this. I haven't said it in a while, but Undisputed needs to make jabs more meaningful in the game, man. We need flash stuns and flash knockdowns, which should be rare. Don't get me wrong, it should be rare, but a strong jab will sit you on your ass. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have never been hit by a strong jab, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, man. Them wild hooks and shit, that shit don't mean nothing, man. I'm telling you, a strong jab will put you on your ass and stop everything that you're doing. Okay? The passive of distance keeper 1 decreases the damage of thrown hooks by 5%. I'm not too worried about that because he has some pretty good hook stats and power and punch power stats. So we good with that. Lightning hands increases punch speed by 10%. Loving that. He's already got high punch speed, so that's just gonna add on to it. Reduces the damage of punches thrown by 3%. Again, not really worried about that. So I guess with hooks, I don't know if it stacks or not. I've asked that a long time ago. I still haven't found out if these things stack, but decreases the damage of thrown hooks by 5% and reduces the damage of thrown punches by punches thrown by 3%. I wonder if that's 8% when it comes to the hooks. I don't know, but that's just how I be thinking. That's how my brain works. Inside Fighter 1 increases the damage of thrown punches by 10% when inside fighting. So I am going to want to get in and out the pocket, but with that type of trait, I'm going to want to sometimes stay in the pocket. Again, depending on who I'm going against and what my game plan is going to be, but that's definitely something that I'm going to want to keep in the back of my mind for when I'm in the ring here. So that's pretty much it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that breakdown. We're going to get right into it in rank. Again, man, we almost there to gold 2. Y'all remember I was almost gold 1. Then I went on a losing streak. Some of y'all been there before. Some of y'all ain't been there. But matter of fact, let me know y'all records on ranked, man. I want to know what's y'all ranked record, official record on Undisputed. And see who got like a real good record of who shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Who needs some work? Who need to get in that ring for some sparring? All right, man. Let's get into it, bro. All right, here we go. We got a 462, 262, and 13. Joe Calzaghe. Interesting matchup right here, man. Can't really say what my game plan will be. Joe Calzaghe is just one of them ones on here. If you know how to use him, he's real dangerous. But I can figure that Sergio Martinez as well. So we're going to come out here boxing. I want to probably come out in loose footwork just to get a feel of Joe Calzaghe. I know his reach might be longer than Sergio's. It might be, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's just kind of where my mind is right now. Come out boxing, try to work the body a little bit. You know, coming out in that southpaw stance, I should be able to land that left hand, that left straight, that left hook, left to the body, period. Try to work that, especially in the early rounds, and just try to set the tone of the fight. That's just where I'm at with it. Also, before we get into the fight, man, I'd like to know, how do y'all feel about the past couple updates that Undisputed has dropped? I personally, I feel like it's decent. Again, like I always say, we headed in the right direction. But we got a lot of work to do, man. But I'm here for it. But I want to know how y'all feel. Other than that, man, let's get ready to put leather to skin. All right, here we go. Round one. Joe Calzaghe, Sergio Martinez. Joe coming out with that jab, looking nice. He's got that high guard up. I'm just going to be dancing around a little bit. Not looking to engage too much. It's a nice counter jab to the body from Sergio. Just seen that. Calzaghe just walking in right there. There's another one. And we're going to pop off with that jab. I like it already. Looks like we might be able to beat Joe to the punch with that jab. There it is right there. We exchange. And that's just what we're going to be doing, man. We're going to be circling around and trying to confuse Joe Calzaghe. Oh, he turned to the wrong side right there. Goes a jab. I'll try to weave that. Tried to slip that. That didn't work. Hey, another thing too, man, is playing against the CPU on here, just regular quick fight feels way different. Oh, that's a nice counter. Feels way different than playing online, man. And I'm guessing it's just because of the servers or whatever, but like the slips and everything offline is they work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that's a nice weave. Getting out the way of that jab from Calzaghe. I'm also looking for that left to the body. I want him to kind of step into it. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force no body shots. But I also don't want to give him nothing easy. No easy looks. He's going to have to keep pumping at that jab and hoping that he lands that. I shot that jab from way too far. I can also use some feints too. Oh, got countered right there. Got to watch that. That's a nice round though. Both of us just using our jab, trying to get a feel of each other. I didn't come out in loose footwork like I said I would. And it's pretty much because I was able to use my footwork to circle around Joe Calzaghe the entire round. He didn't really cut the ring off like that. There's a jab and a straight from Sergio. Prematurely trying to see if I can get out the way of that straight. I know with me being southpaw, that straight is going to be there for him, for Joe. So, straight down the pipe with that straight. It didn't land though. Okay, we roll to our left. Come with the right hook to the body. And that jab from Joe is landed, man. Kind of reminds me of that Paul Williams fight. Sergio just could not get out the way of that jab, being the shorter guy. Just looking for it right now. Dancing around a little bit. We're going to switch up a little bit and get into loose footwork. Kind of start utilizing footwork just a little bit more. In and out the pocket. If we don't have to, we won't do too much circling. Kind of pressing that hook button right there. That jab is landed. We're going to kind of get in that pocket a little bit and work a little bit. There's an uppercut. That jab is working real nice. And I tried to shoot a clean right hand across Joe's jaw, and it didn't work right there. Notice he's steady stepping in with that jab. So what I can try to do is come over the top with that right hand when he steps in and kind of make him think twice about shooting that jab. He's being very cautious on throwing it right now. Oh, he throws that jab with a counter. Okay, so Joe is working that jab real nice. I got 96% stamina left. I kind of like the way the fight is going right now. It's going to make me kind of change my game plan and the way that I'm flowing through the ring. I got to figure out Joe's timing with that jab and find something either to negate the jab or to, again, make him think twice about throwing it so much. And I'm starting to think the body work is where the equalizer comes in at. He throws that jab. We throw uppercut to the body. Okay, tried to time that. Tried to time the step in. But as you can see, when he steps in, kind of smothering his jab, we get a little bit of time in the pocket to work to the body. But he's right back out. And there's a straight and a cold right from Sergio. Oh, there's another one. That right hand is nasty, bro. It's fast. You hit with a lot of jabs here. There's another right there. He's stepping right into it. There's another right. Right hook to the body. Oh, getting hit by that right there. Got to get off them ropes. Oh, we got hurt. We got hurt. We was on the ropes way too long. We got a little time to recover here. We might be okay. Might not be. Oh. Okay, we still blocking, y'all. We in trouble. No bullshit. We in trouble. But we out of there. Calzaghe hurt us twice. Quick, too, man. Sergio Martinez got a chin for sure. All right. We'll box a little bit more smart. Got to get on the inside with that jab. I like that three-punch combination. Oh, there's a power uppercut, but it didn't hurt Calzaghe at all. There's a right to the body. We're going in there round like that, man. The first 3 rounds is tough. Real tough for us. But we've been landing that power right. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But we gotta figure it out right here. Don't want to overreach with that jab too much. There's a straight to the body. We're gonna feint that jab. And I'm coming with that same combination every time. Because when I come back and I shoot the straight and then the right hand, he's not really ready for it. Oh, that's a nice left hook, man. Nice left hook snuck in by Martinez. We're going to exit the pocket. We don't want to sit in the pocket with Calzaghe. I think his power is too great. As y'all seen last round, we got hurt. There's another right hand. And I'm just sneaking that in there because when I enter the pocket, he's putting his hands down, trying to, start his offense. But by the time he starts that up, I'm trying to shoot that right hand right over that jab, man. Tried to power uppercut to the body. Looking to roll that. Shoot that jab out there. We're going to get in loose real quick and kind of dance around. Switch up the flow, the pace. We getting hit by that jab. Couple feints, feinting with my feet a little bit. Just trying to use that footwork. Whoa. You got out the way of that combination right there. Sneaking that right hand in there, man. He's falling for it every time. Oh, that's a nice right hand from Calzaghe at the end of the round right there. It's a dope fight, man. I didn't even mention that I was down 2 rounds at the beginning of the third, or the beginning of the fourth, I'm sorry. But we in the fifth now. I'm going to stay in loose footwork. Try to work this body a little bit. Try to make up for what I didn't get to do in the first couple rounds. Getting hit by that jab and getting hurt. You got to get in there a little bit. That's a nice counter jab from Joe. That's a nice counter hook from Martinez. I want to put that straight right down there, man. The reach difference. Oh, that's a good block. Oh, I didn't mean to step into that. That's on me. Nice uppercut. Feint a hook, feint an uppercut or something. And just wait for the mistake, because it's there. He's just not falling for it. He's not biting. He's not biting. Uh-huh. Nice body shot. Another power right to the body. Jab in the straight. Looking for that power uppercut. And I'm trying to jab step backwards. I'm not trying to jab step forward when I do that, but like I said before, the controller is just like real sensitive on this game, so. Oh, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? Okay. I wasn't expecting to miss that right hook right there. That might have been it. I might have put him down with that. Like I said, I'm sneaking it in there. Trying to go low and then high instead of high and then low, because Calzaghe's power punches are mean, bro. Looking for that left. Just kind of step in right there and throwing what we can. We got to start picking up the pace a little bit. We got to make Calzaghe open up a little bit more, because he's a little bit too comfortable. There's the right hand again. Uh-huh. There's the right hand again. Oh, my gosh. That's nasty, man. Set him right up for it. Circled around to my left to get out the way of that jab. And we did what we always do, man. Put them combos together. But yeah, that southpaw right hand from Martinez is nasty, bro. It comes so fast, dog. I should have been playing with Martinez. I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go. We might have just changed the trajectory of this fight. I'm not sure where this fight is at right now, to be honest with you. It's been a crazy fight. I've been throwing that right hand a lot. I want to set up that left. So I am going to try it a few times. Oh, my gosh. I thought I was blocking. I was blocking. Ain't that about a bitch? Look at the replay. What's up, Undisputed? Don't punish me for having good reaction time now. I guess, though, we're going to get up. I don't know how this fight looking on the scorecards, but it's a hell of a fight, man. I can almost guarantee you the last 2 rounds is going to determine who walk out of here. And he just leaned back. I hate that leaning back shit, man. I really do. Because that's not how it works. But We're going around 79% stamina. Let's see if we can fight a little bit more cleaner. We tied up right now. I know it, man. These last 2 rounds are going to define who walks out of here with a W. This is a great fight. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Circling around. Joe real quick. Going in for that jab. Head body. Trying to time it. Oh, man, we can't get that uppercut to the body for some reason. We right there on the inside, man. That's low-key the reason why, too, I asked y'all how y'all feel about the new updates, because I feel like the tracking has kind of took a downward path. Because stuff like that, I step in and I throw an uppercut to the body. If he hasn't moved, he's getting hit with that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a nasty right. You see what I'm saying? Like that needs to be more consistent. Oh my gosh, that right is nasty, man. That right is nasty. Want to get out of there. Pumping that jab out there. Just the fundamentals. The basics. Just left to the body. Out of there, we're going to get in loose footwork. That's a nice hook. Oh, that's a nice straight. Oh my gosh. Great hooks, bro, from Joe Calzaghe, man. Martinez has a great chin, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But this fight right here, gonna come down to the wire, man. Who's gonna do it? Get back in regular footwork. There's the uppercut I was looking for. Oh, we hurt. We blocked that. I'm still getting hit with shit while blocking, man. Can we take advantage of the low stamina? We can. But we can't get the punches fast off enough, but the right hand comes just in time, man. Talk to me, baby. The power uppercut didn't land, but the power right that's been landing all night clipped him right across the chin. He was just almost out of danger, man. This might change the outcome of the fight. It was looking like a tie. Now the knockdown might put Sergio in front. We got 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Joe is going to come for it all. We got to watch for that right hand from Joe. Got to watch the right hand. We know it's coming. Uppercut to the body. We also don't want to fight scared the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? We want to end the fight out on a nice note for the fans. Oh, wow. I don't know what I just got hit with right there. Getting loose footwork. And try to catch him with something. Maybe he slips up at the last minute. He's catching us with a few. And there it is, baby. Just waiting on that moment till he puts his hands down. We see it, and we react, baby. That fast reaction from Sergio Martinez, man. He gonna let us look at the replay again. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You dig what I'm saying? What a great way to start out the week with the first showcase of this week with a knockdown like that. I hope he didn't quit, though. Did he quit? He quit. Oh, man. He threw in the towel in the 8th round. Y'all, that don't give us losses no more, man. Just take the L. It was a great fight, if I do say so myself. Now, I will say I didn't get to use that left as much as I wanted to with Martinez, but that right hand was landing so clean and so much against Calzaghe, man. We had to keep including it in our combos, man. So we end the fight with a knockout, actually. I'm gonna say, but he quit, so it's a throw in the towel. 76-74. It was a 10-7 round, that 8th round. We did pretty good, man. We had to pull out the W. And looking at the fight totals, 42% to Joe Calzaghe's 46%. That jab that he pumped out there really was real smart, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta go look at Calzaghe's wingspan, because that honestly what was kind of giving me trouble the entire fight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not the most perfect fighting guy on this game, so I do run into problems and adversity, and hey, we pulled through. Y'all can't lie. 32% of my jabs landed, 44% of his, 42% of my straights to his 44. We tied up at our hook percentages, 49%. Uppercuts, 48% to his 50%. And power punches, 45% for Joe Calzaghe, 46% for me. Like I said, the right hand was just landing, man. Looking at the counters, 14 from Joe Calzaghe to my 10. And 139 blocks to his 107. So our defense was definitely a key factor in winning this fight. We did get hurt many times, but again, the defense is what kept us alive and kept us from going down, man. That really, really helped. I hope y'all enjoyed the fight. I hope y'all enjoyed this showcase. Of course, it's going to be more. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm trying to go up. We should all be trying to go up. And all my women and men in boxing, y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to catch y'all next time, bro.